try to open up the dialogue here. People have to remember why we had to close it to begin with, because the sanitation issues and the other safety issues. I think the community groups who are there tonight, who met with me earlier, get that it can't deteriorate. Whatever happens, it can't deteriorate to what it was before. And the mayor of the city that has divided.
I think it maybe needs the rubber thing off of it.
Most of the support. The Occupy Wall Street movement. We don't always agree on tactics. And so
I have to take off my thing.
The fact that I look at things day by day and situation by situation, we're going to do what's going to keep the most people in the city, police and demonstrators and community people safe. It's more for the public safety to get. We're not making a battle. We were going to take them out as soon as the cleanup was done.
I don't think it came back up. Oh well.
So again, the protesters are on the move once again along Broadway. Now, at this point, the city administrator says that this is a biohazard area. It's very unhealthy because of all the chemicals that they had to put down after the protesters left. They do not recommend that protesters sleep here tonight due to health concerns. Reggie Kumar, Clip 4 News.
A lot of disturbing video has been coming out from last night's confrontation in Oakland. Scott Olson, an Iraq War veteran, was injured last night. His skull fractured, reportedly by a police projectile. This amateur video shows Olson lying on the ground after he was reportedly hit by that police fire projectile. Many protesters were already retreating, but some stayed behind to help him. As the crowd gathers around him, a police officer can be seen throwing a tear gas canister into the crowd. After that, you can see Olson bloodied and dazed as protesters carry him to safety. He served 2 tours of duty in Iraq without injury. Today, his friends spoke out in front of Oakland City Hall.
I just think it's absolutely unconscionable that some of our citizens can go overseas protecting our citizens, so-called protecting our citizens, just to come back and have our own police injure them.
Tonight, Olson is reportedly in serious but stable condition at an Oakland hospital. We encourage you to stay with Crown 4 as we continue to cover the Occupy protests all around the Bay Area. We will keep you updated on the situation in Oakland and San Francisco throughout this newscast. Well, moving on to weather, a big chill will be settling in across much of the Bay Area Thursday morning. Jacqueline is here. She's got details for us. What's going on?
Pam, it's already getting really cool.
Back up to 1100.
That's Greg Mitchell used that at Crawdaddy, and that was amazing. Like a helmet.
Beautiful. There we go. It's charging. I did not switch. You get to reload, guys. Nice camera. I really appreciate it. The Ustream guy is saying, hey, we're splitting the broadcast and putting it other places and stuff like that. So they're supporting. Apparently they're a block away. They are. Is that really clown area? Hey guys.
There's a bunch of clowns here.
Hey, come here a second. There's thousands of people on the internet that want to know, why are you here? I guess. Wow. So shouldn't you hit yourself in the face with an Occupy?
Mark, Boris says hold your phone steady.
Welcome to the House of Peace. Who says this?
Boris said hold your phone steady.
Yeah. I'm charging, Boris. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're streaming now.
It's been 10 minutes. Jesus!
Do you want to be on the internet talking to a million people? All right.
Right now.
Yeah.
Running for mayor of San Francisco.
That's why you're here?
Yes, and well, that's why I got so involved in this, because I felt I had to investigate Occupy SF, and I'm here because I believe in what they're doing. They're taking space and taking time, and they're saying we've got to stop and we've got to reevaluate, and it's completely outrageous to talk about safety and health violations in this square when the safety and health violations of the corporations of our whole country are gigantic.
Right.
I mean, they're worried about the health of people here, but they won't give them health insurance.
Right.
So they can survive illness.
So what do you think about the Occupy Wall Street movement and Occupy SF? What do you think it stands for?
I think it stands for people who are in despair. They really don't see a future. They're up against the wall, and they don't have any other choice than to do this, than to come and gather together and say, let's talk and be together and figure out what needs to be done. And I feel it's so radical in this society to slow down in that way.
Well, how does this feel compared to other protests and movements that you've been exposed to in your life?
Well, I feel when I compare it to the protests against the invasion of Iraq, I was always very dissatisfied with them because it seemed like they were too polite. It was all very organized, and we met, basically one Saturday a month, or maybe it was every Saturday as it built up to the invasion. And we met for a few hours with permits and all that, and then we left. And there was absolutely no disruption of anything. And we saw that didn't make any difference. But I also feel that, of course, I'm a big believer in democracy, and I feel that ultimately we have to figure out how to elect different people who will make different decisions.
Do you think the Occupy movement will be successful, or has it already been successful?
Well, it's already been successful, absolutely. There's no question about that.
Why is that?
Because people, the majority of the people in the whole country agree with what the people in the Occupy movement are saying. And in fact, even the president has said that he agrees with it. So they are articulating something that everyone acknowledges is going on. They're bringing a reality out in front. and say, wow, wait a minute, these are not normal times.
Right.
Something must be done or we could really be
Right.
in big trouble.
So what do you have to say finally to all the people that are just participating over the internet and staring at Facebook instead of being out here in the streets? What do you have to say to them?
Well, I have to say, come down. We need you. We need as many bodies as possible because we want to keep this going, and we can't do it with just the people who have been living here. When they are threatened, everybody who supports them has to come down.
So Occupy.
Yeah, and occupy.
All right, thanks a lot, Terry.
Sure.
Yeah, high five in there. Nice job.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Steady cam. Sits on your head.
All right, I'm going to do a perimeter run, so feel free. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Bye,
Yeah, I will. Thank you, man. All right, hopefully my battery's charged up and I can walk around and figure out what's happening here.
That's what
Did you guys hear anything? All right, I got 3,500 people on the internet right here. Not really. She already did. That was 3,500. Yeah. There's Market Street down the street. San Francisco has politicians that support this and are out here. We've seen Supervisor John Avalos, Supervisor David Campos, Supervisor Jane Kim, Public Defender Jeff Adachi, State Senator Leland Yee, and Terry Baum from the Green Party. Pretty festive, peaceful vibe. Go in, jump in. Yeah, do you mind saying hi?
Hi.
Hi. So, who are you? Why are you here?
Oh my gosh. My name is Brittany, and I'm here because I support everything that's going on with the Occupy movement.
Why are you? Why?
Me
Why?
specifically?
Yeah.
Why? Well, I mean, I just feel like we need more people in the movement. Like 99%, yes, but that 99% needs to be reflected out there in the masses that come out, you know.
Right.
And I'm one of them, so I feel like it's my responsibility to join the movement in person.
How does it feel knowing that this is happening in so many cities around the world right now?
It's really awesome and really inspiring.
Have you ever felt like anything like this before?
Of course not.
Yeah.
We haven't anything this often happen.
What do you have to say to people on the internet who are staring at this instead of being out in the streets right now?
Go outside and do something.
All right, occupy.
Or occupy the internet.
Thank you, Brittany.
I was trying to buy a house, and her and my mom came down next weekend.
There is, this is the back of the encampments. I'm going to go check on the other side because you guys online keep saying that there's a ton of cops over here, but actually what we really have is a whole other protest. This is on the east side of the encampment. They have their own samba band. And I'm going to see if I can see any cops over here.
Stop, dude. I'm up to 331 now. I know.
Wait! Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! Hold up!
Regroup!
Regroup! Hold the fuck on!
Loudspeaker back here.
Regroup!
Regroup!
I got Occupy Canada on here too. Guys, I don't know how long the battery's going to last, but hopefully there won't be a confrontation after it dies. Although I do see people moving pretty quick from the rear, but they might be trying to get to the front.